Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. So this is just going to be a quick one just to say thank you to everyone new who has subscribed and everyone who has stayed subscribed even though I've not been posting. It's been a bit chaotic second half of the year with pretty much working 7 days, trying to train, get close to 90k in a week. And yeah, so after Chester, I was really disappointed with kind of how I went, and I feel like I let myself down. I let you guys down who kind of believed in me that I could actually run at least a half decent marathon. And I kind of impulse booked another marathon. I've not really told anyone, or I've told a few people, but it's not really, I've not done any videos on it or anything like that. And I'm actually going to be running Malaga Marathon in 2 weekends. So this weekend is Valencia and then Malaga's after that. So I've got some people I know running Valencia, so I'm excited to see some of the results for that. And yeah, I'm just gonna kind of explain the plan for Malaga and let you know what I've been up to. Since Chester, I've been pretty much back into training, just keeping it consistent, nothing crazy. And the plan was pretty much to go into Malaga more so undertrained than overtrained, so kind of kept it a little bit easier than I did for Chester. The long runs have still been kind of specific, but not as hard. I'm hoping that kind of gives me a little bit more energy going into Malaga. And I also am tapering a bit going into Malaga, which I didn't do for Chester. So hopefully I'm a little bit more fresh. I've pretty much held it around 90 kilometers a week, and with a bit of a drop in some weeks just due to illness and that. And I'm actually starting to feel not well again, which is not great going into Malaga, but hopefully it's long enough before the race that I'm starting to feel good by the time we get on that start line. The plan for Malaga, I think it's probably not really going to be, I'm not going to label it as a sub 3 attempt. The plan is to probably go for like kind of that sub 305. So if I can go through the half in 1:32:30 or even just under 1:32, I think I should be able to hold that, but it really depends on temperature and that, because so many races this year has just been shafted with the weather. But I think that's a pretty comfortable pace, and I'm pretty sure I can hold that for a whole race. I ran 3:06 kind of pretty much as a solo time trial, so I've got confidence that I can hold that kind of pace for the full marathon. Whereas in Chester, I went out too hard and yeah, paid the price later on. I'm going to focus a bit more on heart rate during this race, so I'm going to try and make sure that when I check in on my heart rate every so often, I've not exceeded a certain heart rate for a certain time in the race, whether it's every 5k, 10k, and as I get up to further in the race, then I'll kind of let it go a bit higher as I'm trying to race towards the end. Because in Chester, when I was following the pacer quite early on, I think it was like 4k in, my heart rate, looking back at the data, my heart rate was 160, I think, at 4k in, which is just a no for me. My max heart rate is 189, which I've got to in a race. So 160 is like my threshold. So I shouldn't be at that like 20 minutes into a race. That's just, yeah, it's not going to end well. So the plan is to keep it dialed back, really ease into it for this one. And then hopefully that pace is still okay. And then we'll slowly pick it up towards the end. Try and make it like a long progression run, just like a training run, but with a lot of other people and a little bit more atmosphere, which should be nice. Hopefully I'm disciplined enough to actually do what I'm saying right now. In terms of fueling, I'll probably just do the exact same thing as Chester. So gels in the soft flask. The only thing I might do is add some salt to those, just to help with kind of a little bit warmer climate. I think it's probably going to be like around 14, 15 degrees. So I am a pretty heavy, salty sweater. So ideally, if I can add some sodium to the soft flasks as well, that'll definitely help towards the end. And for the race shoe, I've bought these Alpha Flies with kind of the Black Friday deals, but I've just done one run in them. Did a workout this morning in them, and I'm still not convinced that these are great for me. So I'm still unsure. I might do some testing and see which one feels better, because I ran Chester in the Adios Pro 3 and I just love this shoe. Lightstrike Pro seems to work really well for me, and kind of the way this shoe feels when I'm running, it just feels like it suits me. So yeah, I'm going to do some testing over my last long run and see which one feels better, see which one I feel more efficient in, and then we're just going to go with that. It may just be the Adios Pro 3 because I've got more experience in that, and we just have confidence in them that they're not going to kind of let me down. So yeah, it'll probably be them, but you never know, I might come around to giving the Alpha Fly another go in a race. But yeah, that's going to be it for this video. I just thought I'd pop on and say hello to everyone. Hope everyone else's training is going well. If you've got any other races before the end of the year, yeah, hopefully they go well. I will be vlogging Malaga, hopefully. We'll see how it goes. It's a solo trip for me, so I may not even end up in Malaga. I've not done many solo trips, so it's going to be an experience for me and for all you guys watching, so it should be a bit of fun. So stay tuned for that, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video.